Hey guys, welcome to another episode on King's Eyes channel. Enjoying my Sunday morning drive. Decided to go ahead and do the video. And it's gonna be the part 2 of the little series that I started of why you shouldn't take women seriously. I started with the age 16 to 24, and I gave the reasons in that last video. Check it out if you haven't. Leave a like. This time I'm going to be focusing on the age range 25 to 30. Okay, 25 to 30. And I'm going to start with the fact that the majority of them have children, or at least a child by now. And my feelings on taking a woman with children seriously can be a little harsh, so I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm just going to say a man is not gonna or shouldn't look at another child as his if it's not. Now, granted, as a man, because of the way we're built to take care of anybody we care about, you know. So if you grow close to the woman and all of that, it's very possible for you to, end up having feelings for the kid, loving the kid like it's yours. I hear you. I can't do it. Every time I see the kid, I'll know that he's the result of another man's orgasm. And it's already bad enough that, the ran-throughness is real with these females nowadays. The ran-throughness is pretty ridiculous. But to have evidence, and for me to see and hear and smell and talk to this evidence is, I just don't got it in me. If you've carried the seed of another man, then I can't take you serious. The second part, or the second reason to not take females these days seriously in this age range is because they are career driven. Right now, they are in the middle of building up their high power career. So even for the ones that don't have kids, their first priority is building a career, right? And don't get it twisted. Just because they're focusing on their career don't mean they took a break from, adding to the severity of their ran-throughness. Now, that don't mean that. It just means that her priority is career first. Children, a man, all of that stuff second, okay? And if a woman is career driven and she's really, really ambitious, a lot of times I find, at least with the women I dealt with, they're competitive. And I don't compete with women. The world is totally different for men and women. So I never liked the idea of competing with a woman in anything. Like in nothing. I'm sorry. I don't see you as competition. I just don't. Not saying that some women aren't capable. I'm not saying that. Some women are very capable and are very good at what they do. But I don't see you as competition in my case. So if you want to deal with that woman that's career oriented, career driven, meaning ambitious, a lot of the times that's gonna translate into competition with you, and that's a whole different can of worms, worse can of worms, So have kids and career driven. The third reason is they're in the beginning stages of being bitter. Okay, a A lot of females these days, because of the lifestyle they live, the drinking, the partying, the ran throughness severity, they hit the wall early. They hit the wall at 24, 25. So if they're in this age range, they're getting acquainted with the wall. Okay, they haven't slammed the brakes at all, and the wall hasn't had time to slow them a lot yet. But they have hit the wall. They don't, at 28, they don't look like they look at 21, at 20. Trust me, Now, of course, yeah, outliers. Some females are genetically blessed. And they look good even when they are a little older. But the majority of them, because of the lifestyle they live, they are hitting the wall. So now they're getting up in age as far as their reproductive capabilities and their attractiveness to men. And they don't command the same attention. Okay, so they can't hold on to the men they want. They're not getting all this free cash and prizes. Their life is not the same as it was prior to 25. And so this leads to them being bitter. Some men are still sleeping with them. Even some men they're attracted to are still sleeping with them. But if you got a kid and you focusing on your career and trying to start businesses and all of that, hey, do you, boo-boo. But the men that you want, the high value men, they not really looking at you like that. They're not, we'll still catch and release, but we're not gonna take you seriously. Okay, we're not gonna take you seriously. And that leads to bitterness, because she's still attracted to these men, but they literally only hit her up when they wanna, bust one. It's the only time they hit her up. And so she starts to feel the beginning effects of bitterness. All she got is work and sex. If she got a child, then all she have is work. And work has to be first, because she has to provide the child and then sex. And nobody wants to give her what she as a woman wants. You want intimacy, right? And you're not used to getting it at this point, because when a dude busts one, he fully dressed by the time his feet hit the ground after he got out your bed. So she's feeling the after effects of hitting the wall, and this is causing her to start to feel bitterness. And dealing with a woman that's in the beginning phase of bitter, like they don't want to be intimate with you, and they want to be standoffish, which hurts them, because now you're acting like a dude. Not saying men act bitter, but as a man, we not in our feelings as much. So they think the answer is to act like us, with us. And nobody won't put up with that shit. If you ain't gonna be feminine, you can't bond with me at all because of the severity of your ran throughness, or you gotta go to work every day to provide for your child. I'm not really interested. And then let's not even get into her not wanting another child or any more children. So, to a man, it's like, what do I need you for then? And then, that bitterness is multiplied times 2, right? So she has a child, career oriented, and she's feeling the beginning effects of bitterness. The last one I'm going to stop with is she doesn't realize the severity of her life choices so far. Right? Having a child, that cuts your sexual multiplex value in half. It changes your body. Your body now starts to hold on to more weight, because it's built to nourish that baby. The metabolism slows down, it changes, your brain structure changes, right? being career driven, you can't surrender to your man because you have to surrender to your job. Right? These things have a severe impact on your future. And they don't know it yet because, like I said, in this age range, they can still be pretty attractive. You know, they're just hitting the wall. So they know what they used to look like at 20. You know, even though they're now 28. But you don't know. You know, so if you just meet them at 28 and she bad, you feel like, damn, she's just bad. Not knowing that she was a damn dime piece 8 years ago. Now, she's a nickel and 2 pennies, you know? A nickel if you got a kid, if she got a kid. So at this stage, because she can still get some of the perks of being an attractive female, she don't quite understand the severity of her decisions as of yet. And life is a tough teacher, man. You know, some of this information, if a woman heard it, you know, instantly get in their feelings, get mad because I'm dropping this knowledge. But it's, I mean, hey, I'm telling it to you and it sound harsh, but life gonna show you, and that's a lot worse. But at the same time, the best way to learn something is to go through it. So hey. But those are the 4 reasons you shouldn't take women in the age range of 25 up to 30 seriously. You shouldn't. They're in the beginning stages of hitting the wall. Most of them have kids. Most of them are career oriented because they're quote unquote educated. You know, educated don't mean intelligent. But another video for another time. Yeah, man. It's really thin pickings out here if you want something serious. So these are the reasons for not taking women in that age range serious. You find one that you feel is worth the effort, then hey, cool. You know, good luck to you. But catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.